how you do under pressure. I've been wanted this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on to the next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Oh shoot, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions.
Welcome everyone to Sports to Talk About, our Tuesday night NFL game review show. And tonight we will have young Mark. He will bring it like he always do, with some college football news on the mark. And after that, we will have all the rundown for the game. We had the rundown for all the games from week 11. And we're going to find out who will be the king of picks for week 11 as well. And we got all this and more right here on Sports to Talk About. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting anxiety already, man, with this guy. But everybody knows him. He is I'm sitting here with the pioneer of this show, the day one, the man who's been here since day one, the longest podcast panel tenure member on the show, representing the 3-time Super Bowl champion, the Las Vegas Raiders. He's Oklahoma State alumni. He is the Real Sports Wrestling Trivia champion. He is a wrestling archive, ladies and gentlemen. He is the host of On the Mark. He is Mr. Young Mark.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? On a serious note, if I can be real with you all for a second, I would like to take this time out right now to send out my deepest, most sincere apologies to the fans of the Real Sports Podcast, to the people that watch our show, that watch On the Mark every week, and especially to my Raider brother, the host. I do sincerely and wholeheartedly apologize for what I'm about to reveal to you guys at the end of On the Mark. I apologize ahead of time. I'm so sorry.
Oh boy. My heart is already beating. Oh God. Here we go. Sound like old Dak Prescott. Right? Yeah. See? Here we go. Oh man. But like Mark said, in all serious though, man, shout out to Philly G wife, man. Philly G, you're watching this show. Hey man, you and the wife, man. You and the wife. Speedy recovery. Philly G texted me earlier today saying, his wife had to go to the hospital, but for what I hear, all is well. So, Miss Philly G, on behalf of me and your best friend, the episode right here, speedy recovery, whatever it is, and much prayers to you. Much prayers to you. Philly G, better take care of her. Temptation said,
you know he is.
Temptation said, treat her like a lady.
You guarantee that.
Yeah, I already know.
The only thing in the world he get more defensive about than his Eagles is Miss Philly G. So
I know that's right. All right, my anxiety level is up, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this man, he brings it every single Tuesday. I'm talking about from college football to UFL to the CFL. You want it, he got it. College football news right here on the Mark.
Brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It is Tuesday night. That means it is time for another edition of On the Mark. Shout out to Foolie G. This is the part of the show where we bring you the latest and greatest in the world of football outside of the National Football League. And like host just said and low-key predicted, I actually have news from the UFL, from the CFL, and from college football. So let's go ahead and get into it. Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we got a little bit of off-season drama coming from the realm of spring football. It was announced a couple of weeks ago and completely unexpectedly, I might add, that the St. Louis Battlehawks are releasing their MVP candidate quarterback, A.J. McCarron. As the days have gone by, more and more details have come out, and apparently it looks like A.J. and head coach Anthony Beck, along with the Battlehawks organization, they had a collective falling out. The Battlehawks were looking to move on from A.J. McCarron. They were looking to initially trade him. A.J. didn't really want to do business with the Battlehawks in that sense, so they just straight up released him. Instead of telling him that they were going to announce a statement to let the world know of his release, they just went ahead and dropped him cold turkey, and A.J. McCarron had to find out from his son that he was released. So going forward, AJ has stated that he wants to continue playing spring football. And one of the things that he said that he's looking for in his new team is that he wants to go somewhere that plays the Battlehawks twice a year. So while it sucks for St. Louis, it's good for me because that means he will not be going to play for the Birmingham Pony Express. I hope them win a fourth straight title. Thank you, football Lord. I appreciate it. Moving on to the world of college football, man. We had some exciting games this weekend. We're going to start things off with the number one ranked team in the country, the Oregon Ducks. Well, they went up to Wisconsin, had a little bit of a scare, but they walked away with the dub. Oregon beats the Wisconsin Badgers 16-13. Dylan Gabriel did not throw a touchdown in this game. He went 22 of 31 for 218 and an INT. The only touchdown Oregon scored came on the ground from running back Jordan James. Wisconsin played them tough, and give credit to their head coach. He recently came over from Cincinnati. They played Alabama really tough earlier this season, and they played Oregon tough. So I think even though Wisconsin lost, I think they're going to be headed in the right direction for sure. We did have a couple of ranked teams that went down this weekend, had a couple of upsets, which is one of the main things we love about college football. Starting in the Big 12, we had Arizona State knock off the 16th ranked Kansas State Wildcats. Arizona State wins 24-14. Arizona State has just made the college football rankings. They are ranked in the top 25 coming off of that win. Another disappointing loss for Brian Kelly and the LSU Tigers. The 22 ranked Tigers lost on the road to Billy Napier and the Florida Gators 27-16. This is a long list of disappointing defeats for Coach Kelly. I don't know what it is, but the magic that he created at Cincinnati and at Notre Dame has not followed him to the boot down in Louisiana. I ain't saying the seat is hot just yet because of that huge buyout in his contract, but seat getting a little warm for sure. Moving on to one of the biggest upsets in the country, going back to the Big 12 for a second. It finally happened, ladies and gentlemen. BYU, who have been winning by the skin of their teeth, they escaped my Oklahoma State Cowboys a couple weeks ago. They fall to the Kansas Jayhawks. Rock Chalk one time, Paul Pierce in the game. Kansas upsets the 6th ranked Cougars 17-13. People had kind of written Kansas off because people were expecting them to be one of the top teams in the conference earlier this year. They got off to a rough start to the season and people had kind of forgotten about them. But here they are making their presence felt again, taking out the number 6th ranked team in the country. And I say that because you want to keep an eye out for them because this coming week, They have a game against Coach Prime in Colorado at 3:30 on Fox. It'll be Kansas versus Colorado. And remember, if Colorado wins the rest of their games, they will make the Big 12 Conference Championship game. They win the Big 12, they'll have an automatic berth in the college football playoff.
Mhm.
But that could all be derailed if they don't take Kansas seriously enough. Do not sleep on the Jayhawks.
Absolutely.
Now, before we get to the end of the show, one more bit of college football news. The rankings just came out, and if the playoffs were to start today, you'd have Boise State, Oregon, Miami, and Texas getting first-round byes as conference champions. Also, in the first round, look at some of these first-round matchups, folks. If the playoffs started today, you would have BYU going on the road to play Ohio State. Alabama would have to go on the road to play Notre Dame. Georgia goes on the road to play Penn State. And Lane Kiffin and the Ole Miss Rebels will be on the road playing Indiana. That would be the current playoff bracket if things started today. Still got 3 more weeks, my bad. 3 more weeks to go before the end of the college football season and those final college football rankings. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We ain't done just yet in college football. But what is done, ladies and gentlemen, is our friends north of the border. The 111th Grey Cup went down on Sunday, and congratulations to the Toronto Argonauts. They defeat the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. They sealed the game with a 61-yard pick six, which is the longest in the history of the Grey Cup. Shout out to the Argos. They now move to 8-0 all time against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers in all time in the Grey Cup game. So shout out to Toronto. They overcame a lot. Like I mentioned to you guys before, their MVP quarterback was suspended. He comes back in the conference title game, breaks his ankle. They sign Nick Arbuckle, who was literally moments away from calling it quits and starting to go into coaching and hang it up as a player. How about this, host? Arbuckle gets his very first postseason start. It's in the Grey Cup, which is the Canadian equivalent of the Super Bowl, and he leads the Argonauts to the victory. They win in convincing fashion, 41-24 over the Blue Bombers. So my question to my homie, the host, because host has seen a lot of football in his day. Question for you. How will history remember the Winnipeg Blue Bombers? Will they get credit for going to 5 straight Grey Cups and even walking away with 2 rings a couple years ago? Or will they join the Buffalo Bills and be remembered for losing 3 straight championship games?
Oh, boy, that is a tough catch-22 in the middle. That is tough, man. Nowadays, you get remembered for being negative. They'll probably just remember, oh, this is the team that went. I mean, you said the Buffalo Bills. People, when they say Buffalo Bills, it's like, oh, they went to 4 straight and they lost. But you got to remember on the flip side, it takes a lot to get to the Super Bowl. So you got to give them, you got to give them credit. Same way the Vikings. The Vikings went 4 times and they lost. It takes a lot, especially with Buffalo, because Buffalo went to 4 Super Bowls back-to-back in a tough era of football.
Yeah, and that's why I mentioned Buffalo, because Winnipeg literally for the last 5 consecutive years has gone to the Grey Cup. Yeah. They're 0-3 in the last 3 of them. 2 of those 3 were losses to Toronto, and then last year they lost on the last play of the game to Montreal. But the kind of the hard part that makes this difficult to judge is, unlike the Bills and unlike the Vikings, they actually won their first 2 Grey Cups at the start of the streak.
It's true.
They started 2-0 and they now gone 0-3. So it's very interesting to see how history is going to remember them. But congratulations to, like I said, the Toronto Argonauts on getting that victory, especially after
I've seen the highlights of it.
That
was an exciting game.
Man. Shout out to them, and shout out to Winnipeg as well. Because I don't care what sport it is, man. They go to 5 straight title games. Still walk away with some championships out of it. Hey, man, you're doing something right. Exactly. Hopefully the Birmingham Pony Express will not follow in those footsteps this year. Hopefully. Oh boy. All right. Now we've reached the end of the segment.
Oh boy.
And since next week is Thanksgiving, I figured I'd give you guys a double dose this week.
Oh boy.
So, host, which one do you want? You want first? You want the good, or you just want to go straight to the ugly?
Let's give me the good first. I got to gear up for the bullshit.
So this past weekend, in Texas, good old Texas high school football,
Oh boy.
there were a couple of games that were played, and I want to remind people these scores are football scores. This is a football game played on a gridiron with actual human beings. This isn't a video game. This ain't basketball. This is an actual game. So the milder of these two games, and this is, I really don't know how to formulate the words to describe this. I would be devastated if I lost. You had Robert Lee High School taking on Westbrook High School. Defense showed up late because both teams were held to only 8 points in the fourth quarter. But host, the final score of this game, this is game one. Final score, Robert Lee lost. They scored 110 points. Westbrook scored 116. There was a football game that ended with a final score of 116 to 110. If you like defensive football, I'm so sorry. But guess what? It gets worse. There is another game played in Texas. Before I get to that one, host, how would you feel if your team lost 116 to 110?
Was anybody tackling?
You know what? What makes this score even crazier, host, and this is where you're really going to lose your mind. The team that won the game, the Westbrook Wildcats, they had two different quarterbacks play in this game. Both quarterbacks only had a combined 11 passing attempts. They only threw the ball 11 times, and they scored 116 points. How did it happen? Well, the backup threw 4 touchdowns. The starter threw 1 touchdown.
What?
And then in the most insane stat I've seen yet, you had one running back on the team, last name Jeffrey. He had 28 carries, 432 yards, and 7 touchdowns. The other running back, last name Custer, he had 12 carries, 130 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So you had 10 touchdowns on the ground, 5 through the air, and you win the game 116 to 110. How would you feel about that, host?
Everybody fired.
You can't fire an offensive coordinator, bro. I put up 110 points.
So, defense. No. You mean to tell me you scored? That's a lot of touchdowns, bro. So that had to be. So he had to be throwing like 50 yards or more on each pass in order to score so quick, because that's a lot of
I got the average. So the quarterbacks, the one that threw 4 touchdowns, he averaged 28 yards a pass.
See?
And then the one that only threw 1 touchdown, he averaged 20 yards a pass. So.
Oh my God, man. What in the world is going on with these schools, man? I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I've never seen that before in my life. 116 to 110. And if you're the team that lost, your quarterback literally only had, how crazy is this? The quarterback that lost the game went 25 of 35, 370 yards, and 6 touchdowns, not a single interception.
No.
He did his part, but they still lost.
And he still lost.
110 to 116. But that's not even the worst one.
That's like an NBA All-Star game. Let him score.
Wait till you see this next one, host. You ain't seen nothing yet. Oh boy. The beatdown of the week, ladies and gentlemen, for On the Mark, November 19th, 2024. This is a football game. I just want to make that. Oh man, I'm struggling with this one.
Boy.
Holy Cross High School, they fell to VPA High School, the Valor Preparatory Academy. The final score of this game. This don't even feel like a real score. Oh boy. The final score. VPA 146. 146.
You don't even got to say no more. 146? 146? Come on, man.
Worse. Holy Cross put up 99 points and still lost.
Holy Cross.
They put up 99 points and still lost by 45. Final score 146 to 90.
God. Holy Cross, Batman. 99 points. First of all, how do you let a team score so many points? Do these teams do high school have secondary? Do they have a secondary? Do they play safeties?
I believe they do. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find the box score for this game. I checked multiple sources. I was able to confirm the score, but not the box score. But yeah, that was the final score of that game. 146 to 99.
Oh my God.
I have never in all my years of watching football, I don't give a damn if it's real life. I don't give a damn if it's I ain't never seen somebody put up 146 points on the defense.
146. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's just like, you can go. No, you go ahead and score. No. It's just like, what's that on Wilding Out? Now you wild out. Yeah, right. Oh, God, what's going on here?
Oh man.
I think they stealing my plays, bro. I think they stealing my plays. I think look,
no,
I write Waggle 23 switchblade on 3. Yo, that is crazy.
That is 20, basically almost 21 touchdowns and 21 extra points. You got scored on 20 times in a game.
That corner needs to be. They need to just remove that dude.
Oh man! So who getting fired first, Host? The team that gave up 146 or the team that gave up 116?
I think they just. I think they need to do something with that cornerback, man, for him to give up something. Good Lord, that's a lot of toast. That's a lot of toast, bro. That is a lot of toast. That means you getting burnt on like 30 yards or more down the field, and it has to be quick because again, it's not that much. I don't know how much time in the quarter.
No, it's 15 minutes in the quarter.
It's 15 minutes in the quarter.
Minutes.
See what I'm saying? And you got that many points, so that means they was they was coming at you.
Punts.
No punts. It had to be no punts. Nothing. They didn't even run the ball, Mark. It wasn't no runs. It had to be no runs. Just sit back and just Tecmo Bowl. Throw it.
I just want to say I blame the host for this because host for the longest time during this segment kept saying, well, one of these days we're going to hit triple digits. One of these days we're going to hit 100. And lo and behold, we didn't have not one but two
got my glasses fogging.
Triple-digit games in 1 week, man.
Wow.
Oh, boy. I don't know what else to say after that, but back to you, host.
Mike Tyson, 34 slope intercept. That's a drag play. That's what they. Whoo, boy.
Man.
Boy.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
Hey, man, for those in the comments, I need y'all to let me know what would be worse, losing 3 straight Super Bowls or losing a football game 146 to 99. I need to know.
146, bro.
Thank God it wasn't a complete shutout. Thank God.
God.
Oh, gosh.
What's up, Rock?
What's going on, Rock?
I watched the Grey Cup. Argos let them up. Like, them bruises
Here
let
you
up.
go with the shade. Here you go with the shade.
Like how I lit up Philly G last week because his Eagles beat my Jags.
Oh, the shade.
Shade tree. But
Hey, Rocky,
146,
if you
bro.
want to beat the Raiders, man, go ahead. I'll let
Yeah.
you win that game.
Yeah. Have at it. Yeah. Have at it, bro. Jesus Christ, the 146, bro. Mark. Oh my God, bro.
Bro, I didn't even get to go through the rest of the scores from the country. Like as soon as I saw that, bro, I said it was over for it. I just stopped the search right then and
Yeah.
there.
I wonder if they had a huh?
If it wouldn't have been for the fact that other game was in Texas too, I would have never seen that. I literally just would have been stuck on that 146 to 99.
I'm stuck on it. Stuck on it for you, bro. Like I wanted. Did they have a pep rally before that game? You know, back in the day, they used to have a pep rally before the game. Oh my
I didn't
God.
even know was it a rivalry game? Like
Fucking
any
A.
viewers from Midland, Texas, yo, let me know, please.
Midland, Texas. Oh, shout out to
Yeah,
I got cousins out
that's where
there.
Holy Cross was from. They're from Midland.
Wow. I ain't know that shit. Shout out to my cousins out there. That's crazy. That's
It's
crazy.
like
Damn.
I want to clown them, but I can't because they put up 99 points. But at the same time,
You know,
46 in a football game.
I really I really wish I could go to one of those games, bro. I really wish. Just to see it in person. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Again, what you just let everybody come in the end zone. Everybody, come on. We just gonna take a big selfie.
It's like host is
Touchdown
like
for everybody.
it feels like they just said, you know what, forget the kickoff. Everybody's getting the ball at the 1 yard line. May the best team
Yeah.
win.
Yeah. What the best it's just like the NBA All-Star game. Come on, Westbrook, you could dunk. Come on, Tatum, you could dunk too. Go ahead. My
I
dunk
don't
is
know,
better
bro.
than
I think in the
yours.
All-Star game they got more defense than that.
Oh shit! And the All-Star game was trash. Wow. So you said so the quarterback he calls the play, right? Calls the play, come out of the huddle, put Sky in motion. Right? The wide receiver's going, and guess what? Guess what the safety does?
Hey man, how you doing? Hey, you
Right.
seen the Real to Sports podcast?
Right.
We're gonna be on that segment next week.
Hey, bro, catch it with one hand next time, like this. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. That is the worst score you have ever put on this show, bro. 146 points.
99, bro. If it would have been a blowout, I promise you, I would quit the podcast. I wouldn't be on here no more. That'd be the end on the mark. I'm retiring after that.
Hey, I'm with you. Out of here.
Oh, that is insane.
Out of here.
You better not be in class the next day and you play defense. Oh,
I know those cats get clown.
Well, you ain't about to have no day for prom.
I know this sounds super old, but back in the day on the PA, they used to announce the score of the football game, whether you win or lose. You imagine somebody said, we lost 146, 99. Like, huh? Is this football game or a basketball game?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I literally had to triple check. Like, is this a basketball score that got displayed in the wrong place? Like, nah, that was American gridiron football, man.
That shit was terrible. That is the worst. Mark. I don't want no more. It's high school football.
Well, thankfully, you're going to get a little bit of a break from it, but, you know.
Is high school football over? Is it getting down to the wire?
Now the playoffs is about to start.
Okay.
Yeah, thankfully for a mercy rule, the playoffs is about to start.
Yeah, they didn't start that.
Oh.
20. It's like in the game, in the video game. 21 skunk, you're done. Nah, but you can't. I ain't gonna say 21. 35, you gone. Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, ladies and gentlemen, there was actually a college football game where a team put up 96, but I didn't even get to put it on here because of what I saw in Texas, bro.
It's good. My pacemaker couldn't handle it.
Oh man.
My pacemaker couldn't handle that shit. Oh, boy. How can I come back off this? Young Mark again.
You got to kick out, host. The refs did too. Kick out.
Oh, God, I know. Mark again applying the pressure, getting my blood pressure up with 146 to 99 beatdown. That's not even a beatdown. That is like Bronson Reed. Tsunami.
Yeah, that was Bronson Reed against.
That was Bronson Reed,
that
bro.
Raw.
Tsunami, bro.
May we never see a score that bad ever again.
You ain't lying, bro. That shit is a shame. That is a shame.
Oh man,
It's a shame for football. Again, give Young Walker a hand clap, man, for another interesting on the mark segment here, brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast. Good Lord. Every time I see 146 now, it's just gonna bother me.
wait, when you see that clock tomorrow, where you going? You just gonna
Keep my eyes over. 145. I'm looking away. Jesus. All right, I got the score from week 11. We're gonna get a rundown this here. Oh, Mark got me, boy. Can't even get through this shit. Okay. I'm gonna get through it. Huh? Damn.
I got him stuck, man. Bro, just
crazy.
remember, a couple of weeks ago, you tried to downplay the beatdown of the week, trying to say the other team tried. It wasn't that bad. Look at you now.
Tried ain't the word.
Oh man.
Oh my God. All right. The Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers, man. This is a NFC North Division game. They defeated the Chicago Bears 20-19 with a block field goal at the end of the game. You talking about in the skin of your teeth, but the Packers survived. The Pack survived, man, by the score of 20-19.
Damn.
The Detroit Lions smash. I'm talking about Wally Mop. This is a beatdown of the week.
Yeah, NFL style, for real.
Damn. 52-6. The Detroit Lions over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mark, can we say that Doug Peterson is out of there?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. The only reason I say I don't know, I really don't know what the hell is the reason why Jacksonville is as bad. Like, I don't know
understand
if it's injuries. I don't know if it's scheme. Maybe they're not as good as we thought they were. I don't know, man. It's bad, but thankfully for them, and I say this respectfully to T-Rock, it might be bad, but at least you're not the worst team in football. There's another organization that's
it can't be us
trying to take that title from you.
Y'all win games and leave us alone.
Yeah, beat us. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let T-Rock have them bragging rights. That's cool.
Yeah, you can have it. Speaking of us, the Miami Dolphins defeat the Las Vegas Raiders 34-19. The Raiders improve to 2-8.
In the top 5 of the draft, man. Moving on up.
This is like 2009 bad. This is bad.
2009, would you say 2006?
2006 too. Yeah. 2005, shit. You can go there too.
2018.
Yeah.
Hell,
What at least
More
we
times
won.
than I can remember in my lifetime.
Yeah, this is bad. Dolphins win. Another L for the Raiders. It's all right, though. The Rams of Los Angeles defeat the New England Patriots 28-22. Man, them Rams are sneaky, man.
It is, but New England almost got another team, man. They almost got them.
Yeah, New England is like thieves in the night, bro.
I'm really like kind of trying to figure out, like, first and foremost, props to Gerard Mayo. He's doing a hell of a job coaching that team.
Facts. You can see the development a little bit.
I'm really like trying to figure out how did this team look this bad with Jacoby Brissett in the game? Drake May playing with the same team, the same offensive scheme, and they're mad competitive. What is it? Is Jacoby falling off that bad?
Losing the morale, bro. You got to be losing the morale. Something ain't right.
But when they put Drake May in there, bro, they caught fire. Like, they are highly competitive.
He did the same thing as Tennessee. Same
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. Like, they ain't getting the brakes beat off of them no more.
No.
And this supposed to be one of the worst teams in football, but
hell yeah. Put some weapons around this dude, man. I think New England might get something here next season.
Hey, but then again, we got to be careful because we said this a couple of years ago with a rookie first-round quarterback who wore number 10, and look at that fell off.
Oh God! And boy, the Vikings just beat just beat him up. They just had their way with him. It was like a school of piranha on him. Oh boy!
Fact.
Sorry, Mac.
Roll
New Orleans. I know, right? Oh hell, shit! That was a low blow. That hurt. That's one of them China low blows. Jeez.
Not China.
Yeah. The New Orleans Saints defeat the Cleveland Browns 35-14. All right, DC.
Bro, it ain't even Derek Carr. I love Derek Carr, and I give him all the credit in the world when I can.
You'll get the Taysom on this one? Taysom Hill?
It was Taysom Hill, bro.
He was.
And the thing that I hate the most, if he was doing the things that he's doing now, like 100 years ago or something, he would be the undisputed greatest football player of all time. He is playing in the wrong era, bro. If he was doing this stuff in like the 20s and 30s, man, come on, bro. Football will be named after that man.
He's definitely going to be the starter for the remainder.
I say keep using him as a Swiss Army knife. Like, don't even limit him to one position, bro. Just let him do whatever he wants to do.
Carr come back soon, right?
This gives me hope that if he's able to do all these crazy things on the football field, this gives me hope that if in the right situation, Travis Hunter can do damage when he gets in the NFL.
Oh, very true. Damn, that's a hell of a point. That is a hell of a point. Yeah, because he do play too. Yeah, hell yeah. That's a hell of a point.
Because Taysom literally plays all over the field. Tight end, receiver, quarterback, running back, don't matter.
That's true.
Swiss Army knife.
What's your point? Hell of a good point. I didn't think about that. Damn. Oh boy, Mark. AFC North Division game. The Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers, man. They beat the Baltimore Ravens 18-16. Mark, as much as you hate them, had the Pittsburgh Steelers arrived, they are now leading the AFC North.
I texted Deuce on Sunday, and I told him, yo, if the Steelers beat my Raiders, knock off the Chiefs, and win a Super Bowl in the same season, Deuce is going to be the most insufferable son of a black woman on the face of the God's universe. I told him that to his face, man. The style of football that they play with both of those quarterbacks, I thought the old saying was, if you have two quarterbacks, you really have none. Mike Tomlin said he's above that. He's on a different level than everybody else. I want to see if they can perform in a shootout. If they can put up points, like say they were to play a team, an offensively high-powered team like Detroit, would they be able to keep up and score enough points? Their defense is really good. Their offense can control the clock with their running game. But when push comes to shove, can you put up points on that scoreboard? Because so far, and I hate to say it, God knows I hate to say it, but the only team they don't really put up points on this season was us. You know what I mean? So,
shout out to Russell Wilson, man. Russell Wilson came in and really took on that starting quarterback position, man. I mean, he is lights out now.
His Hall of Fame candidacy is getting a real rejuvenation right now. Denver almost killed it, but Pittsburgh is reviving it. If he keeps going and can pull a Peyton Manning or a Tom Brady, I think he's certifiably in the Hall of Fame. Sure.
And I'm gonna say something to ruffle some feathers, and I know Mark is gonna agree with it. I'm gonna ruffle some feathers here. As good as he is, man, Lamar Jackson he's starting to begin to be overhyped, because one thing about Lamar Jackson is he is not. This is a big game, and I don't know if it's a curse, but he just cannot win big games. And this is terrible. He can't beat Kansas City. He can't beat Buffalo. He can't beat the Steelers. This is terrible. This is terrible. There's no way in hell that this team that won 5 in a row come in against. I'm not taking anything from the Pittsburgh Steelers, but when you on such a momentum like that, and you're a hot quarterback, and you come in and you only score 16 points, come on, bro. You got to win these games. This is a division game. This costs you the division lead now. The Steelers have a commanding lead over this division. Lamar, you are the reigning MVP. You got to win those games. You got to win those games. You are a superstar quarterback. You have to win those games. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, Baltimore fans. Sorry. You got to win those games, bro. He's going to be a guy. He's going to be Michael Vick, a great player with no championships. He can't win the big one. Sorry. I know the Raiders. At least we got ain't nothing about the Raiders. I got respect here.
The Raiders have beaten him the last 2 times we played them.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? But this right here was a big game. This was a big game. It's the first time It's the first time they met this season.
Everybody gonna start calling you a hater. They're gonna start saying that you're moving the goalpost when you start speaking that truth. I'm warning you.
He can't win the game,
man.
bro. When they played us,
you ask any fan, the big excuse you're gonna get is, well, they would have won if Harbaugh would have put Derrick Henry in the game, because Derrick Henry didn't get a carry in the 4th quarter. It's the coaching. It's Harbaugh. It's the general manager for not giving him a number 1 receiver. No, he doesn't have a defense. It's always an excuse and never his fault.
On this one. This is terrible.
And he would be making like some very negative NFL history if it happens. There has never been another quarterback to win multiple MVPs and not win a championship.
This is going to be so bad, Mark, that they had such a commanding lead over this division. at the end of the season, if they lose this, they're 7-4 now, Mark. Bro, Baltimore was up here. Pittsburgh was down here. That means you blew it. You blew it. Ever since last year, they had the lead in the division. They're coming in this year with the lead in the division, and you stink it up, bro. I ain't gonna say you stink it up, but I mean, you got to win those games. You have to. Things are getting critical now. We about to go into week 12.
Yeah,
things are gonna get intense. Lamar Jackson is gonna have to win games. I don't want to hear about he ain't got no weapons. That's bullshit. Because nobody was saying that when they won 5 in a row. That's bullshit.
And the crazy thing is, like, looking at the playoff picture in the AFC right now, I feel like if they play Buffalo again, Buffalo with the way they're playing right now would beat them probably.
Kill
I
them.
don't think they'd be able to beat the team to good barbecue. They
No.
haven't proven that they can beat Pittsburgh yet with Lamar at quarterback.
No.
Who else that I'm forgetting? I
Let me
really
tell
don't
you
even
who.
know. But
Oh,
they
go ahead.
have
Go
to
ahead.
play Denver again. I don't even know if they can beat Denver. Denver might be the only one they
Exactly.
might be able to beat. Denver and Houston, maybe. I'll give
Wait
them
till
those two.
wait till the Harbaugh Bowl. Wait till the Harbaugh Bowl.
Oh!
Wait
Spoiler
till the
alert, bro!
Harbaugh Bowl.
I got the Chargers winning that game for real.
Just watch. I'm telling you, bro. If he lose that game against the Chargers, Lamar's hype. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it no more. And I love Lamar. It's my favorite quarterback in the league. Love Lamar, man. But come on, bro. You have to. You've been in the league too long now. You got 2 MVPs, right? Been to the AFC Championship game, right? Okay. You have to win. All this MVP, AFC Championship, playoff berth don't mean a goddamn thing if you can't win the big ones. You gotta win the big ones, bro. Make people put respect on your name. Make people do it. That's the only way. That's the only way they're gonna do it. Or you just
I
gonna
don't know.
be.
I don't know if he can anymore. I think
He can.
especially like with the way this season has gone, I really don't know if anybody's going to fear him anymore
See,
because it's been
nobody
proven he
fears
can
it.
be beat.
There you go. No, they don't fear 8. They fear 22. That's what they
But
fear.
literally, looking at this list, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Brett Favre, Johnny Unitas, Patrick Mahomes, Kurt Warner, Steve Young, Joe Montana, Joe Namath, and Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is quite literally the only one of those quarterbacks who has not won a championship. With multiple MVPs at the quarterback position, he is literally the only one without a title.
He never will. He never will, man. He gotta win, bro. I'm saying this wholeheartedly, man. And like I said, Lamar is my favorite quarterback. I love the guy. The guy's phenomenal. Haven't seen nothing like him since Michael Vick. But he has. You do not want to go down as a quarterback with just feet.
Yeah.
You gotta win, man. That they should have beat Pittsburgh. They should have beat them.
Yeah, that should have been a convincing statement win for them.
I know you can't win it.
It should have been.
And I know Host he can't win them all, but this right here, I'll be damned. Yeah, Baltimore got a better team than Pittsburgh.
But even if they didn't host, here's my biggest complaint with Lamar. You are a 2-time league MVP. When are you going to do prime example? Remember a couple of weeks ago, we saw Baker Mayfield quite literally put the team on his back and go down to the wire against the team to get barbecue, against Atlanta, against San Francisco. They didn't win, but Baker literally activated his takeover, put the team on his back, and had them at the doorstep of getting the victory. I'm still waiting on Lamar to do that, especially in these adverse situations where you might be down, you might be on the road, you might be facing a tough opponent. When are you going to activate that takeover and take it to another level and tell your team we are not losing this game?
I've seen that from Brock Purdy already. I've seen Brock Purdy do it already. The fuck out of here. I mean, come on, man. It's time. It's time, Lamar. Wake up, bro. I mean, come on. Come on. Take that shit out of your mouth and play.
Hell, we just saw his fellow 2018 draft counterpart, Josh Allen, do it on Sunday. When is it going to be Lamar's turn to finally do it, man? That's what I'm waiting on.
Wake up and smell the roses. That's what he better be doing. Stop bullshitting.
Roses by Outkast?
So the Vikings defeat the Tennessee Titans 23-18. Shout out to the dog, 8-2. You are still nipping at Detroit Lions' heels. Yeah. But Q, I talked to Q about that game. He said he's not really. And Q, he didn't really give a shit about it. Say we still play horrible. It wasn't
I would
satisfactory.
agree.
He wasn't satisfied. Put it like that. The Colts, the Indianapolis Colts, they defeat the Jets 28-27.
Shout out Anthony Richardson. That was quite literally the best game that I had ever seen him play, college or professional.
Good for him, man.
He took that benching. He got humble, and he came back and he made a statement with that one, bro.
What you think is going to do with his confidence now that he beat the Jets single-handedly?
His confidence, if it was me, his confidence should be through the roof, because you were faced with some adversity, some very public adversity at that, and this is how you respond to it. You go up against the team. I know they're down right now, but they still have a ton of playmakers on that defensive side of the football.
Very true.
Sauce Gardner, Quentin Williams, and that team has some talent on defense.
So much talent.
Anthony didn't flinch. He put the team on his back, scored the game-winning touchdown. Hey, man,
single-handedly.
That's not only going to build confidence in yourself, but most importantly, host, it's going to get the team confident in him. You know what I mean? The team is really going to rally around him when they see their quarterback giving up the ball like that.
That's what Lamar Jackson's supposed to be doing.
Well,
he's supposed to be doing stuff like that. If you're a superstar, that's what superstars do. The Denver Broncos smash the Atlanta Falcons 38-6. Falcons didn't even score a touchdown. Oh, cool, boy. They're going to wear him out. 38-6. Bo Nix looks great.
Yeah, he low-key trying to challenge Jaden Daniels for that Rookie of the Year conversation.
Yep. And for the first time, and I don't know, since Peyton Manning, I don't want to see the Broncos right now. They're playing great football.
We play on Sunday, so.
Yeah, we got them Sunday. They are playing great football.
Remember when we were on like a 6-year winning streak against them?
Oh, yeah. But
I feel like ancient history.
That organization is changing because of the quarterback play.
Yeah, they finally got a quarterback.
So
it's literally been the missing piece since what 2015 when they started splitting time between Osweiler and Manning.
Exactly. They was a powerhouse with Manning. They was forced to be reckoned with. They was something else. Hey, Charles Woodson got him, so I'm okay with that. Got him. That's what he wanted to do. He got him. NFC West division game, the Seattle Seahawks defeat the San Francisco 49ers 20-17. Geno, solid game. Yeah,
that was a good game and a great win for Seattle. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, it was starting to look like they were falling apart and starting to look like things were going off the rails a little bit. But shout out to Geno and that squad, man. They hung in there, stayed the course. And they got a big win. If you look at that division standings, bro, Arizona only got a 1-game lead in that division, bro. It's gonna come down to the wire, so you need all the wins you can get.
Yep, I agree with you on that. I agree with you. I like Arizona. I like Arizona chances. The way they did the Jets. Oh my God. Shit. I watched that whole game, bro. Oh my God. Dismantled the Jets. Oh my God.
I can't wait for Saturday. I got so much to say about you.
Smiling.
Oh boy.
The Buffalo Bills.
Let's go, Buffalo.
The Buffalo Bills, ladies and gentlemen. I said the Buffalo Bills, ladies and gentlemen. They had the cheat sheet. Something happened. But they defeat the Kansas City Chiefs 30-21. Kansas City is no longer undefeated. But let me make this clear. Just because Kansas City lost does not take away the fact that they cheat. and they are getting a lot of favoritism. It does not take away the fact, because on social media, Chiefs fans was like, "Well, we lost now. What y'all got to say about that now? Y'all gonna still say they cheat? They cheat? Yes." Yeah.
I mean, just because they gave the refs 1 week off, I mean,
Exactly. I
shout out to Buffalo, man.
Facts. Buffalo is
really
nice, bro.
Big shout out to Josh Allen, because he's keeping the main thing. It would have been very easy for him to be mad excited and mad overjoyed that he finally beat his rival. But if you notice
cool.
after the game, he was still cool and calm. He was like, we got to beat him when it counts. And he's still focused on trying to defeat them in the playoffs, and I really like to see that. That fired me up, I'm not going to lie.
I said Lamar was my favorite quarterback, but I did say Josh Allen. Josh Allen is my new favorite quarterback. He's my favorite. He's tough as hell. It's just tough, dude. I like his run decisions. Yeah. Now, at first, he used to try to run your ass all the time, like he used to try to run you over. Josh Allen's a big guy, right? He got a super cannon for an arm. But I like his decisions now. McDermott was under the gun because McDermott was on the verge of getting fired. They are now 9-2. Now, I hope Buffalo can continue this going, because Mark, you already know that Buffalo is a regular season team. They are regular. They can get to the playoffs. They can get to the playoffs. But again, can they win the big games against? But their biggest threat is Kansas City. They always run.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, I struggle to say that they're a regular season team, only because it's like almost every time they make the playoffs, especially in Josh Allen's career, they make the playoffs, they play their hearts out, and then always just seem to come up just short against Mahomes. So like, they're not getting blown out. They're not getting, boat raced by the team with a good barbecue. They're just losing by that much.
That much.
So
That's right.
I don't know, man. I struggle to say that they're a regular season team, to be honest with you.
I say that record wise because they haven't. I don't think since Josh Allen's been quarterback, they have a losing season. But no. they always go to playoffs. But again, they just can't get over that team because it always running in Mahomes every single time. Like they don't never run into Baltimore, Houston, or Pittsburgh.
Familiar,
or something like that. Yeah, see,
it's literally like, I'm not trying to hype it up and compare it to that, but it literally feels like what the Raiders went through in the 70s. Like every time we have a great team and made the playoffs,
we run to Pittsburgh.
We run into the NFL's favorite team.
Run to
the
Pittsburgh.
Team get all the calls.
We smashed the Oilers. We smashed it. Well, back then it was the Dolphins. Smashed them, and then goddamn, here come Pittsburgh.
Every time.
That was Achilles' heel, man. Oh boy. Talk about some bull. Sunday night game. It was the Chargers of Los Angeles. They defeat the Bengals 34-27. I did not see this game.
I did.
I didn't see it.
After the gray cut went off, I started watching that game. At the
end,
I'm not gonna lie to you. At the end, it felt like nobody wanted to win that game. But my biggest takeaway is this. I feel bad for Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase because they are playing incredibly well, but the rest of the team isn't really stepping up. And my goodness, outside of Deshaun Watson, and I hope he's recovering well from his injury. Outside of Deshaun Watson, have you seen a bigger fall off than Evan McPherson from his rookie year now?
And can I add another one in? Can I see another pot? Justin Tucker, bro. Oh my God.
I think Tucker's just starting to. I think A's starting to catch up with him. I ain't gonna lie.
Jesus, he's just falling out, bro.
I'll give Justin Tucker 8. I'll say 5 times.
But your boy McPherson, oh my God, like
that's
he used to be
automatic.
Wow, bro.
His rookie year, he was money.
Yeah.
Ever since that damn Super Bowl, bro, he's just been.
His numbers just decline fast, bro. He's missing field goals. That dude was automatic, bro.
These aren't just like running the mill field goals. These are like crucial moment kicks,
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly. Well, he missed a 40. Was it 41, 42? Like, huh?
He missed a potential game. He missed multiple potential game winners in the fourth. Man,
There wasn't no wind out there in Los Angeles like that.
he playing in the
Something
dome,
like that.
and he kept going wide left or wide right. Like
Right.
I don't know, man.
It's
That brother
weird,
falling
bro.
off, man.
Yeah, I never seen him that bad.
He low key starting to turn into Billy Cundiff. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a comparison you don't want to have as a kicker.
You ain't lying. You don't want that.
He reaching Billy Cundiff levels to me, man.
Monday night, the last game of the Monday night game, the Battle of Texas. Well, Houston prevails as they defeat the Dallas Cowboys 34-10. I've seen some of this game. I'm gonna say this though. With the Houston Texans, they're falling off too. They played a weak Dallas team. Injury play. Dallas is weak right now. And yeah, they beat them 34-10. It's an ass whooping. But I don't know, man. Texans is not explosive as they was last year. I see more.
Because CJ Stroud doesn't have the time and the protection that he had last year.
That's it. Because he's thrown 7. He only threw 5 interceptions last year. He only threw 7. He threw 7 already this year. And I think, shout out to the dog, I think the Vikings started to rattle them a little bit. Because, man, ever since that game, man, CJ, I don't know. But because CJ's he's just not been the rookie of the year that he was last year. Something is not right. But I agree with you. That line is just not good. It's just something ain't right, Mark.
They have injuries on the internal part of their offensive line, like in the guard position, they were injured.
Yeah.
Their tackles are okay, but when you're constantly getting pressure like up the middle in your face, it's kind of hard to make good reads and make those explosive plays. Again, this is why I say I'm really surprised that they didn't call up Jacksonville, especially with the way that their season's going. Why didn't they pick up the phone and try to trade for Brandon Scherf? You know, they could have plugged him in at left guard or right guard and would have been a lot better than what they are now. But hey, man.
Yeah. Houston, man, the whole AFC South is falling off, bro. The Colts. The Colts, I see something with the Colts. I see something, Mark. I do see something with them. But Titans, of course, are gone. Jacksonville, dead in the water. And Houston, man, it's like they're
Tennessee
hanging
going through
on.
a rebuild. We kind of knew Tennessee wouldn't be too much.
Right. But I thought Jacksonville was going to be the one to contest against Houston. But Houston's barely hanging on itself.
Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or throw shade at T-Rock, but, like, let's be real.
Okay.
This is a real sports podcast. Let's be honest with each other here. Has Jacksonville ever truly been that good in the Doug Peterson era? I know everybody wants to go to comeback win against the Chargers.
No.
In my opinion, that shouldn't count because they played a horrific head coach who's no longer there.
Right.
People want to give credit to the game against the team with a good barbecue. You still lost. You looked okay, but you still lost.
Yeah, right.
At no point has Jacksonville looked dominant in the regular season. At no point have they looked like a good playoff contending team.
Absolutely.
They just so happened to play.
They were 11-5. Was it 11-5?
In the playoffs.
What was it 11-5, 11-6, something like that? They went.
Yeah, but look at the division that they were playing in. This is before Houston had CJ. This is when Tennessee was on the tail end with Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry.
Absolutely.
Indy was still looking for a franchise QB.
Frank Wright was there.
Personally, I just think they just got lucky at that time, and I don't think they've ever really been that good.
I agree with you.
That's my opinion.
I agree with you because the Colts
they have beaten us. I do have to point out they have beaten us.
Absolutely. But the Colts didn't even have a quarterback. Was it named Painter? Was the quarterback?
No, that was when they were going through like Carson Wentz and Matt Ryan and Jacoby Brissett and that whole
Philip
carousel,
Rivers and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
And
But yeah,
notice when
that
Phillip was there, they didn't make the playoffs though.
exactly. And like I said, that division has fallen off, and that was a really promising division last year, man. Very promising. That is, I mean, and up in smoke, boom. Look at the NFC South. God damn. I mean, they just boom. They was good at first, but now everybody falling off. Everybody.
Can you say Tampa's falling off, or they just hurt?
Injuries, injuries.
Because Tampa, despite their injuries, because of that man, they got a quarterback.
But like I said
before,
before,
they were staying hella competitive in all those.
Yeah,
games.
exactly. That's what I said. The dude is John Elway. I see it every time he play, bro. Every time, like he know what he's up against. He know what he got, so he's gonna make chicken salad out of chicken shit. That's what you do.
That's
what you're supposed to
man.
do. That's what you do. So out of all these games, Mark, before we get rolling here, out of all these games, what's your investment game here? What do you want to talk about real quick?
My investment game, I'm really trying to save as much as I can for Saturday.
Oh, I got you. Hey, say less. Say less, bro.
The game that I was invested in, I'm gonna wait for Saturday.
Okay. But I can't wait to Saturday, Doc. God damn. Oh boy. I do want to I want to give recognition to Jordan Love, man. The Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Holy hell. That's one team that I think they're the most resilient team right now in the National Football League. I've seen them come. They was losing to the Bears, man. They were losing to the Bears and they came back. They were losing to the Vikings 28-0. 28-0, and they came back in the second half. The Green Bay Packers, to me, is the best second half football team in the league. They will come back on you. But I am really excited. I watched that game, and that was really an exciting game. It was, put it like this, Mark. It was a lot going on in that game, but less points.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on. It was a lot of good big plays. But, it was, 10-7 in halftime. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, Chicago, though, man.
Yeah, exactly. So those plays that they was doing, exciting plays, it could have been like 28-20. Like it was off the chain like that. But man, Jordan Love, man, I'm telling you, he has arrived. And I know I compared Baker Mayfield to John Elway. Watching this dude, Jordan Love, man, he looked like Warren Moon. He looked like Warren Moon out there, man. I was like, oh my God, this is Warren Moon 2.0, bro.
Shout out Warren Moon, man.
Man, he looked like Warren Moon, man. I mean, he was excited. He was jumping around. He got a little Brett Favre in him, a little gunslinger.
Yeah.
But man, shout out to Matt LaFleur. They calling great plays at a great time. I like Green Bay's defense. Much as I hate the bastard because he lied on us, but Josh Jacobs is running the rock. He's toting that rock really, really good, man. He is doing excellent over there in Green Bay. Again, I like Green Bay's defense. My favorite defensive player on Green Bay, I like Kenny Clark. I'm a big Kenny Clark fan, man. Kenny Clark is nice. That defense is good, man. Green Bay is something. I'm put like this, Mark. Green Bay can go to Super Bowl.
I don't know about all that.
They could be the one to sneak because we're looking at Detroit. No, but we're looking at Detroit and Minnesota. We're looking at those guys at the top of the mountain, but we got to look in the middle. Let's look
top
at
of the mountain of the NFC North or like the NFC as a whole.
Just the NFC as a whole. You got Minnesota and you got Detroit. Minnesota ain't too.
With all due respect to the OG and Q Dog, and I say this with all types of love and respect, Minnesota ain't doing shit in the playoffs.
I mean, but right now,
if the playoffs started right now, bro, they would be gone first round.
But right now, they
beat them.
But listen, right now they're 8-2. There's nobody else. Green Bay is in the middle. We're looking at those two right now, though. But look at Green Bay. I'm telling you, Green Bay is just one of those guys. You don't see them coming.
I don't know. I would replace Minnesota on that mountaintop with Philly. I'll put Philly and Detroit up there at the top of the NFC.
Philly,
my only
Philly and
issue,
Green Bay.
My only issue with Green Bay is I need Jordan Love to have a clean game. Even when they made the playoffs last year, it was a couple of games that they were playing in where, like the game in San Francisco, for example, he threw the game away because he had too many interceptions. If he can play a clean game, then I might put them up there, especially when they have Josh Jacobs toting the rock. Is when you get into the playoffs and starting to go on the road, you need that run game. You need a good defense. So I'll give it to him there. But if it comes down to Jordan Love having to win the game for them, especially if they're going up against Detroit or going up against Philly, I don't see it. I don't even know if they could beat Washington if they play Washington in the playoffs.
Oh man, I think they could beat Washington, bro. I think they could beat Washington. With the play, I mean that's going to be good though. I'm glad you said Washington because you got Kingsbury versus Matt LaFleur, two great minds.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Take my money in a playoff game. take my money on that. That would be great. That would be great. That's great football. I'm glad you said that. That's good booking. I'm with that. I'm with that all the way. I'm with that shit. I'm glued to the TV. I got to see that. But yeah, bro. Green Bay is something. I got an eye on them. I'm watching. I'm watching them.
I ain't sleeping on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sleeping on them, but I don't know if I'm ready.
The Redskins are there too. The Redskins are there. The Redskins are there. I mean, you like I said, you got Minnesota and Detroit right now at the top.
What do you see in Minnesota?
No, the record, Mark. The record. They're 8-2. You can't take that away from them.
I mean, respectfully, Pittsburgh a couple years ago was undefeated, and they were one of the worst teams in football.
I know, but I'm talking about the standings right now. The standings right now. You got Detroit and you got Minnesota. Those two, the top two teams right now in the NFC. Then let's go to the second tier. You got Green Bay and Philly, okay? And then the third tier, you got the Redskins. Who else is with the Redskins? You want to throw Arizona there? Fine. Arizona
could beat Green Bay.
I doubt it.
With the way they play Smash Mouth football, yeah, I would take Kyler Murray over Jordan Love. I know they beat him a couple weeks ago in Lambeau. I do need to point that out. But I think if they had a rematch, I would take Arizona on that one.
You take Arizona?
If they had to run it back, yeah, I would take Arizona.
Okay. I mean, you ain't wrong. You're not wrong at all. You're not wrong at all. I ain't gonna sit here and say, "Oh, Mark, you're wrong as hell." I disagree with Mark. I hit the cane. I disagree with Mark. I disagree with you, Mark. I'm not gonna do that. No, because you're right.
You better be careful. I'm gonna find a score that was uglier than the one from earlier.
146. That's some bullshit. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm shout out to Green Bay, man. It really impressed me in that game. Man. That's heart, man. Those guys got heart, man. Those guys got heart. Heart would take you to Super Bowl. Heart would take you to Super Bowl. We got to be careful. I'm pumping the brakes a little bit because
I'm an easy dog.
They're still young, but you can see the relationship between Christian Watkins and Jordan Love. They are starting to hit. They're starting to hit, man. And that's a beautiful thing. That's good. That's something that they need. So I like Christian Watkins. The dude is fast as shit. They haven't really showed his speed this much this year, but man, wow. Shout out to Green Bay.
Okay.
All right, man. That is week 11. That is all the games from week 11. Now, let's get real quick to the king of the physics.
Oh, boy.
Undercover. Make it quick because we already hour 14 in already. Oh boy. Well, it is what it is. I'm gonna say this. Like I said the other week, we may not win them, but we can damn sure pick them.
Yes, sir. Staying in Silver and Black County. Let's go.
Yeah. We may
it's
not
like
win them.
11, Q dog. You can't beat the Raiders when it matters.
We may not can win them, but we damn sure can pick them. Oh man, the dog went. I got him by one though. The dog went 8-5. I finished with 9-4.
Okay.
9-4. 9-4. The Colts got me in there. Good looking out.
Hey,
AR. Good looking
that was a
out.
bold pick. But then
Facts.
again, they're going up against the Jets, so it wouldn't.
I trust them, bro. Exactly, bro. The Jets, they stink. Stink garbage, bro.
Saturday, boy. Saturday.
Saturday. Oh, y'all know about it. Let's just go in. Let's go. This is too far
Look
back.
at you singing a theme
All right.
song from AEW Collision. Look at you. I knew you were an
That's an AEW song?
Yeah,
Are
that
you
was
serious?
the original theme song for Collision. Yeah.
Saturday. Really?
Yep. Saturday Night's
know.
All Right for Fighting.
I swear to God, I didn't know that.
That was Collision's theme song when it debuted.
Wow. I swear to God, I didn't know that, bro. Damn.
Oh, you AEW fan? It's all good.
Sure. Sure. All right, real quick, bro. AFC North Division game Thursday. Browns and Steelers, Mark.
I hate this. I have to go with the team. I have to go with the team with the terrible towel. I have no reason to pick Cleveland.
Somewhere in Louisiana, Deuce is like this.
I'm telling you, boy, that
Shout out
promise
to the
come
Deuce.
true, and they win it this year, boy. I'm deleting my social media. I'm running away from Deuce, bro. I'm not. No sir. No sir. My social media about to be gone. You ain't about to get a hold of me, dog. Nope.
You know what, man? I'm gonna go Pittsburgh too, man. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh too. They hot, bro. They hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with a hot hand, goddamn. They hot right now. They coming in ballsy, balls on fire, goddamn, against Baltimore. Why not? Why the hell not? Against a Jameis Winston led. Not take away from Jameis, but Jameis Winston led Cleveland Browns.
Damn, that just reminded me of something. Are we really surprised that Lamar lost to Pittsburgh on Sunday when he lost to Jameis Winston a couple weeks ago? Are we really surprised?
See what I'm saying?
Damn.
Just got to win big games, bro. Fuck, you got to win big games. You're gonna have to win them. That's what it is. Like it or not. Like it or not. Let's get out of here. Like it or not. 146. That's crazy as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for today, man. As always, we want to thank you for watching another episode of Sports to Talk About, the review show. Please hit that like button. Hit that like button for my main man, the day one, Mr. Episode Young Mark, man. He brung that college football. Oh, boy. He did. He brung it. He brought that college football, man. But all serious, man, we gotta give appreciation to Mark, because that's a lot of research that he does, man, with those college football news. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work being an analyst. It's a lot of work, bro. I'm telling you. You just can't babble anything out like that. You got to be precise. Your numbers got to be precise. You got to watch every game and review it's just tough. It's tough. So hit that like button for Mr. Episode, man. This show is sponsored by SeatGeek and Bonfire, the official home of the Riddle Sports podcast store, man. We got t-shirts and hoodies and hats. It's cold outside. I want to grab you a hat, man, and grab you a hoodie as well. So got some fly stuff, man. Y'all go check it out. Some fly stuff there, man. The link is in the description box below this video. Like, somewhere down there. It's in blue. Somewhere down there. Yeah. Down there. Somewhere down there, man. Blue. It's blue, man. Click on that. Look, just go in there and look around and see what you like, at least. I got a Black Friday discount gonna be coming up very, very soon. Working on that. Get everybody a discount, man. Gotta give it for the public, man. Huh?
Discount double check?
Discount double check. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, Saturday.
I'm telling you, boy. Most importantly, though, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for all notifications. I got to do it best, man, before we get out here. I got to hit the episode.
Hey, man, we appreciate you guys for coming through and hanging out with us tonight. Again, like I always say, there is no other place on planet Earth, whether it be in cable, broadcast, YouTube, podcast, it don't matter. Nobody else gives you the wide variety of sports like we do here at the Real Sports Podcast. We cover Canadian football, United Football League, the NFL, and come on back this Thursday, man. We got some wrestling talk for you. Yeah, we even cover professional wrestling around here. Wrestling matters to us, darn it. And we got great wrestling conversation coming for you on Thursday. And then after Thursday, come on back for Saturday for the Real Sports Talk. So we definitely got a lot of stuff to talk about. New York Jets, you on the clock, baby.
The Jets is on the clock. Good Lord. Can't wait. I can't wait. And like Mark said, man, it is time. I think it's time to bring it on back, man. Bring it on back quick, man. It is, yeah. Oh, no more watches.
So is it Tiffy time? Is it clobbering time? Or is it time to play the game? Which one is it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's go clobbering time. It's been a while. I can't say Tiffy time.
What? You don't like Tiffany Stratton, man? You a hater, bro.
Yeah, I do like Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany, boy, bad. Yeah, boy.
Hey, careful, bro. Ludwig Kaiser gonna come out of nowhere and beat you up, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ring. Oh my God, you gotta love him though. Great physique on him. Did this dude ever eat?
I don't know.
We gotta take him to Black Powder, but we gotta get him right.
I went there on Saturday. I might get in this weekend. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, boy. I want to talk about, baby. I want to talk about, Mark. Ooh, boy, yeah, hey, that's a inside. That's a North Carolina thing, y'all. Yeah, boy.
That's in Jamestown, North Carolina.
Jamestown, boy, for real, boy. Barbecue. Well, it's time to talk some pro wrestling again this Thursday, man. We will talk some pro wrestling, and we will have a good discussion for you guys in the very end. But I gotta make an announcement. In this very ring, we will have a wrestling trivia showdown.
Who's my next victim?
As the Real Sports Wrestling Trivia Champion, that man right there, Young Mark, he will be putting his championship belt on the line against Rockstar Rock.
Oh, hell. Damn.
Rockstar Rock.
Damn. All right.
Rockstar Rock will be in the building. Rockstar Rock will be in the building for a wrestling trivia showdown. We haven't had one in a minute, so we're going to see if the man with the wrestling archive himself, Mr. Young Mark, can hang on to that
That's
covenant.
like standing in the middle of the ring, you hear that dong, and then lights go out. That's what that was.
Can he hang on to the title? Can he hang on to the title, man? We're going to see Thursday. And if you are a fan of pro wrestling, man, we recommend you come on, join us this Thursday night. This coming Thursday night at 7 p.m. live right here on YouTube. All right, we're going to get on with me and Mr. Episode going to get on out of here because we got to go to work tomorrow. But don't take on, never take on mental health alone, man. You always got help out here. Always got help, man. Never take on mental health alone, man. You always got help. Pick up and call somebody, man. Talk about it. Everybody around the world, man, please be safe and stay safe. On behalf of myself and the episode, that's an order.